Alright, you guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I decided to find this HackerRank problem, which is pretty interesting. Maybe doable for some of y'all. And it says, given 5 positive integers, find the minimum and maximum values that can be calculated by summing exactly 4 of the 5 integers. Now, before we begin this video, I know I'm not showing my webcam, but that's fine. I honestly don't care. I want to just focus in on the problem. And yeah, so basically, this is somewhat of a more difficult problem than we've seen because, as you can tell from the problem, um, I will probably post a link for this problem if you guys want to check it out. But it's pretty basic. You can open up this problem, read it. So let's get started. Alright, so it says you have to print the respective minimum and maximum values as a single line of 2 space long integers. So for example, this is our array, right? And we're going to take the sum of the first 4 numbers. So 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7, that's 16. And then this last 4 numbers, 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9, which is 24. So the function will print 16, the first sum, which is our minimum sum, and 24 is the maximum sum. Because the array is sorted from least to greatest. So this is the smaller sum, this is the bigger sum. 16 and 24 respectively. Alright. Yeah, 16 and 24. So, alright, so it says we have this function description right over here, alright? To complete the min maxi sum function. And we're given that it has an array of 5 integers. And print 2 separate integers on the line. Alright. So, single line of 5 space separated integers. We have this constraint that the array size, or that the array at index I is greater than or equal to 1 less than 10 to the 9th. So it's not such a really big number. So yeah. We have to print the 2 spaced separated long integers, noting the respective minimum and maximum values that can be calculated by summing exactly 4 or 5 integers. The output can be greater than 32-bit integer. So simple inputs. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 10. 2 plus 3 is 5. Plus 4 is 9. Plus 5 is 14. Yeah. So that's how you all do it. And there's a solve me first problem you guys can do if you need help getting started. But we should be fine. We got the imports here, so you don't got to worry about that. We just got to solve this part here. Complete the min-max sum function below. And then there's a solution class which will run our code for us. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Okay. So write your code here. Okay. So yeah. So I have a couple of different solutions to this problem, but here's one way I would do it, and you guys can of course try this problem on your own. I recommend doing that, but first let's try it like this. So I'm going to set this current sum value right to 0. So I'm thinking like long sum equals 0. Now I'm going to say that the long minimum value, and as a long, is equal to long dot max. This is all caps. Long dot max underscore. Sorry, hit tab. Underscore value. Okay. And then I'm going to say long max. Sorry, this should have been min. There we go. Is equal to long min. Yeah, and then long dot max underscore value. Could try it like that. Yeah. So, and then the for loop for and I equals 0 while I is less than arr dot size I plus plus. Okay, and then we'll say int num. So we're looping through the index I, looping through the array list, and I'm going to say int num equals arr. I'm going to get I. Okay, and then I'm going to do sum plus equals num. Okay. Hold up. Okay. So now looks like we got that part. Now let's say the minimum is equal to math dot min comma num. Okay, yeah, so I think we have to have these reversed because then we'll find the value smaller. Nothing can be smaller than math dot min. Okay, so now it'll work. And once that is set up, we'll say this is min. So I wonder what max is equal to. Yeah, math dot max, right? And instead of that, we do that, and then we do that. Just the opposite. Now, you're wondering what to do. Well, the for loop is pretty much done. So now we'll just say long min sum equals, it's just the sum minus the maximum value. Right? So that's the minimum sum. And I wonder what the long max sum is. Interesting question. Sum minus min. Okay? So yes, we subtract from both of them. Here we're subtracting the minimum sum, we're subtracting the maximum sum. Alright? And now all we have to do is print out the thing. So I'll say system.out.println min sum plus this space in between, and then max sum. And that's basically it. Let's run this code. Processing. Alright, so we passed sample test case 0 and sample test case 1. I'm gonna go ahead and submit. And all test cases should pass. Yeah, they passed. It works. There we go. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so here's one solution to this problem. And don't get me wrong, it's a good solution. I'm gonna say that, yeah, this is a good solution. But of course, there's another way of doing it as well. Not a totally different solution. But yeah, just multiple ways of doing the exact same problem. So if you wanted another way to do this problem, well, just think logically and systematically. But yeah, I'd say another way we could do this problem is, so we need to get the sum values, right? Okay, and so basically another approach would be we can use long sum, set it equal to 0, and max sum, set it to 0, and then do a for loop for both of them. Alright, so here's what I basically mean. Let me duplicate this tab and make sure that we're still on this page. Okay. Yeah, there should be nothing here. Okay, perfect. There's another way we could solve this problem. It's kind of similar to the first one, but just broken up a little bit. Okay. So here I would say, well, first we call collections dot sort ARR. Remember, everything doesn't work well. We'll figure it out. We'll say long min sum equals 0. Alright. For and I equals 0, I is less than ARR dot size minus 1, I plus plus. Look through that, and we'll just say the minimum sum plus equals ARR dot get I. Okay. And then we'll say long max sum is equal to 0. Same thing. We start at 1. ARR dot size. Okay. And increment I. I'll say max sum plus equals ARR dot get. try. Okay. And then pretty much done, just print out statement min sum plus max sum. And let's run this code. Alright, submit. This should work as well. And it worked. Okay. But yeah, I like this way as well. So yeah. So you passed that. Nice. And you earn points by doing these problems. So I'm now 29 points away from the second star of my problem. Yeah. Okay. So that's basically this problem. It's a very good problem, you guys. But yeah, of course, I'll leave it on the link below. And basically, the thing about I personally like about HackerRank is, let me get this link. Okay. No, about HackerRank though, personally, is that there are multiple different problems. Like I'm doing this from the problem solving set. Of course, there's Ruby, C++, Python. You can certify it as well. You can certify, well, and there are multiple languages. You know, if you want something basic, I would say Python, JavaScript, and there are different levels of JavaScript. Java, the basic level, you guys should be able to do that. And there's a basic level of C# if you're into that. That's also object-oriented programming as well. So I feel like you guys can do this. And then of course there's Go. It's a good language from what I've heard, and there's also a basic level. So if you've never used it, like Golang or anything like that, you can definitely get into that. Angular, I haven't really got into this, but it's a pretty interesting language. CSS, of course, you guys know is related with HTML, so for like websites and stuff. Node.js is a really interesting one. It's part of well, Node is a separate thing, but yeah. So a lot of good stuff here, and not only that, but there are also like competitions and stuff, so you can like view challenges, participate in them. So great website. It's kind of similar to CodingBat, but it offers more on a CodingBat level. Of course, CodingBat is still a great place to do coding problems. You know, it's a great place to do coding problems. Another great place that I would personally recommend you guys to check out is LeetCode. A lot of great stuff here. Really, really hard problems though, but for job interviews, it's awesome. HackerRank, it prepares you problems, not necessarily for the interview itself. So basically, HackerRank is level 2 of CodingBat, it's the next level, and LeetCode is like the 5th level or something. But I mean, that's what comes after it. So yeah, but this will definitely get you somewhere, you know. And it's a lot of interesting stuff. Like I know AI is really interesting. Of course, I don't think any of you guys would be able to do this problem unless you know how. Bot says princess. But it's definitely interesting problems. So just go ahead and try some of the problems out. HackerRank, it's awesome. And yeah, that was basically the this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.